Wow, 10 years, huh?
Yeah, I've been thinking about this for the past few days and weeks.
Makes me feel very, very excited, very happy, obviously, having known that, we're 10 years into the journey. When I first started, I really wasn't even thinking this long term. So it's very exciting to see that, we've completed 10 years.
What makes me feel probably really good about this moment is that it's been 10 years. But in terms of everything that's going on at the company today, all the stuff we are working on, all the things that we are launching, there is still so much hardcore day one energy in the company. And it doesn't feel like it's a 10-year-old company. It very much feels like it's still a very early stage startup that is still trying to figure out so many interesting things and solve so many challenging problems.
The original thought of Haptic really came from Aakrit, where he saw, that this chat medium, because back then there was BlackBerry Messenger and WhatsApp, just picking up, and we're like, hey, this sounds like a very interesting medium where, friends are only talking to their friends, right? What if we could get people to talk to businesses?
And that's what led to the idea that, hey, listen, could there be an app? Could there be a product? Could there be a solution where users could message brands and businesses for various types of things? Could be, help, customer service, product information, even purchasing products and so on.
Initially, we used to be a personal assistant app helping users out, and we didn't have as much AI as that point. So we had people taking chats, and when traffic went up, Aakrit, I have sat down and taken chats ourselves. I remember when we launched, Aakrit was the agent during the daytime of India, and nighttime of India, I was the agent. So, we were the ones taking chats. We've done a lot of that.
All of those days when 8 of us or 9 of us used to just work around a table, particularly in the middle of the night, I think those are some of my fondest memories.
A lot of craziness, a lot of fun times. I remember some of the parties we've had at Haptic initially.
Perseverance. When I first started the company, I was just a product manager pretending to be a startup founder. I didn't understand leadership or management at all. So I think my 0 to 1 of just leadership has happened in these last 10 years.
While today it's obvious to think about, hey, chat and all of this, I think the early years of our company, it was a lot of education, a lot of pushing the boundaries, a lot of trying to think about things that people were not thinking about. So, I believe, we've been at about conversations for a decade now. But if you go back in 2013, a lot of people didn't even think about it, or a lot of people didn't even entertain it, right? So it was a lot of, let's say, innovating. There were no playbooks of how we should operate, what we should do. So it was a lot of innovation for that matter.
We think that this next 10 years, especially in countries like India, Southeast Asia, Middle East, you don't even need a website anymore if you're a small business. You can just do your entire business on channels like WhatsApp. Interact is really sort of our new baby. We started the business about 3 years back, and right now it's the fastest growing part of the company as Haptic overall. We are already above 10,000 businesses using the product. I think the goal now is to get to 50,000 businesses first, and then after that the goal is to get to 500,000 businesses.
If you talk to people at Haptic, you'll obviously know this, that I am very, very giddy and excited about generative AI and what this world is going to look like, right? And it's not the technology. I think I'm obviously excited about the technology and the progress technology made, but I truly think in the last decade of running Haptic, we're at the first point where I think technology can truly meet the expectations of users and have a very big impact.
So the next 3, 5, 7, 10 years, what we're able to do with generative AI is something that makes me very, very excited and makes me feel like it's day one again.
It's about giving forward. I think this journey has given me opportunities to give back.
At 10 years young, Haptic is the classic case of an agility of a startup, but the resources of an institution. So we are here to stay for the next 10, 20, 30 years, whatever it takes.
10 years makes me reflect back on 10 years of my life, the journey of Haptic, and it really makes me feel very thankful, because we wouldn't be where we are today, without the support of obviously all the people who worked at Haptic, past and present, but along with that, our families, our friends, because it's been a roller coaster of a ride, and I'm very thankful that I've had such great people support us through it. So this goes out to obviously everyone who's contributed to this journey.
Lots more coming. I think in the next 6 months we're going to do work worth of years actually. So there's a lot more coming up, and I thank you all for giving us the opportunity to service you, and look forward to doing a lot more.
How